let's be real. Sometimes procrastination is survival. Sometimes we need to procrastinate because we're not the only time it's really helpful to understand a pattern of procrastination is when it's around something that is. Did you ever notice how once you procrastinate on one thing, it becomes a pattern? Like it's so much easier. Like for me, if I procrastinate on the dishes, then I'm like procrastinating on this little pile here or procrastinating on doing something else. And it's like, the mind works the same for creating a good habit or a bad habit because the mind doesn't know the difference between a good habit and a bad habit. It just creates a habit. And so the same is true if you ever, started cleaning and then all of a sudden the whole day went by or hours went by and you're like, wow, I did so much in the last few hours because you were on a momentum, you were on a flow. Now, this is why I'm not wanting to like put this heavy hand on procrastination. Like you've got to stop procrastinating because let's be real. Sometimes procrastination is survival. Sometimes we need to procrastinate because we're not just giving ourselves time to rest. So it ends up looking like procrastination when the fact of the matter is that we really just need to rest. And that even though we might have all these ideas of what we need to do, that's actually more than we can do at this time with the energy or the knowledge or the skills that we have. Or it's even more that we need to do to accomplish the goal. So I'm a fan of procrastination when it stops us from burning out and from thinking that we have to do so much more than we actually have to do to achieve our goal. And that's just our limited thinking, piling on all this stuff. And sometimes that piling on is based on past experience, which is even worse because then we think we really know all the things that we need to do to get it done. So, in our conversation around procrastination today, we're being easy about it. We're understanding that procrastination has a benefit. And the only time it's really helpful to understand a pattern of procrastination is when it's around something that is truly, truly going to enhance your life and your soul and your body and your mind and your heart, right? Like we're only really concerned about the cycle of transformation, understanding it, and then moving beyond it when it comes down to that which you truly desire, to something that is really going to enhance your life, enhance your health, your body, your mind, your heart, your soul. And so coming from that place, this is a very much, a type of energy that's not like, I've got to use willpower and motivation because those things are always fleeting. Plus, they're more of a pressure. Like that just all that does is show that the pressure that we might be feeling, the pressure that we might be putting on ourselves to get this done, to do what we need to do. And what happens with this is that it takes us away from our inner wisdom. It takes us away from our inner wisdom and from listening to ourselves and really being able to distinguish between a procrastination that is actually just helping us slow down, stop, potentially even reevaluate the plan, and a procrastination that is like really happening because of overwhelm or a fear of not having the capacity to make your dream come true or do what you truly want or put yourself out there. That's a different thing than just like needing to slow down or listen, but it's all the same in the sense of the ways that it could take us away from ourselves and cause us to doubt ourselves. And then when we doubt ourselves and especially doubt our capacity to do something, to make something happen, then there's just going to keep feeding into procrastination. So this is part of what I'm talking about with the cycle. And for the workshop on March 26th called Break the Cycle, kick stimulants and conquer procrastination, this is what we're delving into. We're going to get into helping you get really clear on the goal after understanding the cycle, help ditch the past and self doubt, set the destination and the GPS of your mind. So, really using your subconscious mind to help you execute the vision and imperfect action or surrender, which is really then letting the insight and the connection to yourself and the information guide you step by step instead of needing to have it all figured out or planned so that you don't feel the overwhelm, because that will never work. So after imperfect action, then it's simply like watch yourself doing it. So this is really about tapping into yourself, but with the understanding of how your mind works, how to utilize your mind. But again, this isn't like a do these exercises and then this isn't like a do this homework and then this is like spend 2 hours with me feeling into yourself so that you can get the imagery, the release, and the understanding that you need to see so clearly. One, if you even want to move towards that goal, and it's truly out of place of desire and not lack or fear. And then being able to see clearly what your next moves are, get back your confidence, and like literally leave the workshop and do the thing. And I know it sounds simple, maybe even sounds too good to be true, but when we really understand how to work with ourselves instead of against ourselves and let ourselves plug into source and our higher mind and all that is available for us, it is like running on like the computer when it's plugged in. You know, you're plugged into source, you're plugged into your higher mind, and everything works faster, better, smoother than if I unplug the computer and I'm just running on battery. So if you feel like you've been running on battery and there is never enough gas to get you going and get you to stop procrastinating on that thing, join the workshop, plug into source, plus all of the energy of everyone else that's going to be there with me, guiding you through this space within yourself so that you can get beyond the fear and the overwhelm and the inclination and pattern to procrastinate and simply start doing the thing that is going to make the biggest difference for you in your life at this moment. More details below. Ask any questions, share any of your own things you're ready to move past and start doing things in the comments. Like, subscribe, share if you so feel inclined. Thank you for being here. And I really am so excited to see you in the workshop. Ciao for now.